You're never home. You talk to your trucks more than you do me. You never even touch me anymore, Bob. I just can't do this.
Wendy, can we fix it?
No, we can't.
Hello everybody, I'm RuudDevil and welcome back to another Age of the Ring cast. I was actually meant to upload another video today, and I rendered it. It took like 90 minutes, and then I checked the intro, and it didn't do what the preview said it was going to do, so I have to redo the entire thing now. So that's great. Welcome to the life of video making. So instead, we're doing a cast on the Glades of Ithilien. How am I not tired of this map? Good question. I don't know. It's just good. It's just good. This map is just good. Anyway, we have a Gondor versus Rohan. I know that because I read the title. Oh, we have Excelsior. Mr. Excelsior. I hope he wins this time around. I always cast games in which he loses, and Excelsior, if you're watching, I genuinely felt bad for that. Felt bad about that. If I could actually, you know what? It doesn't it doesn't make it sound genuine when I fumbled the sentence 3 times, but it's true. I felt bad about only casting games you lost. Anyway, opposite him is a Balint. I think Balint is from Hungary. I think that's what Flame said. So we have a Hungarian versus, I think, Excelsior's German. If he's not, that's going to sound really strange, because it's just like I made up a country. Actually, it's a Cammy Smurf. He's rushing Pinneth Galen. Alright, peace out, everyone. Literally Pinneth Galen for 475. Hey. It's easier to wear a shirt saying I'm dumb, but that's just the way it goes. Actually, fun fact. Oh, mutual cav. Okay. And they've got to be cheaper than Pinneth Galen. Okay, yeah. Wait, no, they were discounted with this. What is the starting cost of these guys? It's funny how I don't know that. Would they be like 420 or something? I don't know. But yeah, Gondor v Rohan is such a difficult matchup for Rohan. And we'll get into that a little bit later. Pinneth Galen have to win. Oh no, but the scout comes in. That's a bit of a waste. The scout does buff. Commander's Horn also comes in. I think they would have won without the scout. They had killed about a third of the unit before it even arrived. But there's the speed, armor, and damage. But you know what? Technically, that's a win for Rohan, because he made him waste Commander's Horn. Unless he gets the building here. This is cool, though, from Excelsior. Really quick play. I'm gonna have to start doing that. I always, like, creep in 1v1s at the beginning. It's just how I feel comfortable. It's how I get going. But I think maybe just a bit of, like, early aggression. And then we creep. I need to start doing that. I don't really play 1v1s that often. So that's probably why I've never really bothered to try that. But I like the way... I like what Excelsior's doing here. I've heard that these Rohirrim warriors are really strong, but you do need a level 2 stables. Snowborn, I would say, I mean, technically they did get nerfed, but they're just balanced now. But I would like to see Rohirrim warriors coming in for 510. See how they go. Alright, so if they lost at level 1, the level 2 should surely win. But they're on aggressive stance. These guys are on hold ground. Okay, I'm guessing the... No, he was winning that. Why did he retreat? He was literally winning that. On aggressive stance, they were literally, like, one-shotting each unit there. And they're... Okay, now I think he's lost. I think he was winning, but maybe that was just my imagination. That was strange. That was a lot more even than I thought. Which is strange, because he was level 2. Oh, well. Alright, let's have a look at what Excelsior's doing. Alright, so he made 1 cav. If he was Alex Shellnut, he would have deleted the stables. Because if you're only planning on making 1 cav, you might as well just get some money back. But he's made Linhir Spearmen, and he's making some clansmen. I'm imagining he's using these to get rid of the cav. And fortunately for Balint, none of his farms have been hit. Rather, no, he lost 1. But given that he lost that early engagement, yeah, I feel like maybe he should have got a little bit more punished for that. Let's switch to his cam. Is he going to go for this? And they're on aggressive, I imagine. Yeah. And he goes for the delete. You get power points. You get at least 1 power point, or almost 1 power point for killing a farm to completion. So if you want to make sure your adversary reaches tier 2 as slow as possible, Yeah, do what he did and demolish. I like to get a few ticks on it before I do it. But you should definitely do it. It's the people who insta-delete that I don't like, because you're missing out on a few ticks, and that does matter. Alright, we got Lynn here. Lynn here. Yeah, you know what I meant. And, good luck chasing them. Clansmen of Lamadon. Being buffed by the well, so a bit of a... We've got peasants coming out as well. It's going to take a lot of peasants to beat a Clansman of Lamadon. I'll tell you what, son. And we've got more Pineth Gelen coming in. Okay, so Rohan is outnumbered because it feels like Barlant is going for a real strong eco-focus. I think the Clansman should just... Yeah, I was going to say, I guess you could buff there. But I was going to say, yeah, you should, like, provoke the engagement here. There's no point, like, losing units to peasants while trying to creep that. You might as well just kill the peasants outright, then go for it. A fun fact about these Pineth Gelen, and in case you didn't see my 2v2 versus Cammy like a month ago, the Pineth Gelen like almost insta-killed Grimhammers. So if you're Gondor Erebor and you feel like he's gonna go Grimhammers, you see that upgraded barracks, try Pineth Gelen and see how that works out. In case your clansmen are getting mowed down by guardians or something, you know. Okay, so Excelsior's in his base. He's got the level 3 Pineth Gelen now. Horsemen of the Mark actually trampled. Oh, the Clansmen of Lamadon, I think they've still got the Commander Swan buff. They still got the little ring around them. That might have what saved them. Oh, these are Rohirrim Archers. That's probably what saved them. So he's got the level 2 stables. Let me just have a look. Level 2 stables. He went for Rohirrim Archers. That's always nice to see. You never really see them. I know Rohirrim Archers for a while were really popular in Edain. But I never really... Like, regardless of the mod, I just never use them. And a solid defense from Barlant. I think he lost one farm there, and he managed to kill the level 3 Pineth Gelen. He's up to 4 points now. So, yeah, a pretty decent defense, actually. It's strange. Pound for pound, the Gondor player actually has stronger units, yet he's losing these engagements. Anyway, we have a forward barracks. Not really sure why he's placing it there, honestly. Maybe he just wants to provoke a fight there. Maybe he'll build a heroic statue there and provoke a fight. That could be interesting. I think maybe he's gone for the Rohirrim Archers to sort of poke down the Linhir Spearmen. I can't think of why else he would go for that. And I think this is Barlant just scouting. Are these Arnorians? No, they're still Pineth Gelen. If you're going to commit to this, I think you should just bite the bullet and upgrade and get the Arnorian Knights. And the last of those archers, I mean, you have cheaper units and faster units to scout with. But maybe he didn't want them. Maybe he's sadistic. I don't know. Anyway, he's spotted the barracks. He must have spotted the builder. XD. We're just going to zoom in and admire the shield and also the war crime going on here. The spearmen are there. And the builder gets away. But the barracks could be in trouble here. Is this heroic statue? I'm so good. I'm so good, man. RuudDevil, just how do you stay so humble after predicting everything correctly? Well, you know what? I might just be Jesus. That's how I stay humble. And speaking of humble, you don't humble spears by jamming poor horses into them. Ignore my Biffy 1 playthrough. I was wrong. Aragorn's coming out for Excelsior. He's got his level 2 and the slam shot. Lots of peasants here as well. Heroic statue is now up, and that is the sign for him to retreat. So I feel like if I charged down 3 Linhir Spearmen, one of which has the armaments of the White City now, I feel like my cavalry casualties would be a lot greater than this. Not sure what Barlant's doing there. I don't know how he did that. That's a bit sus. That's kind of strange. Anyway, let's actually have a look at the powers. He's got tier 2, which I am surprised at. He's gone for the trebuchet. I don't know, a bit of a cheeky poke at the buildings could be good. Maybe he's just slaughtering a lot of these peasants, and he did get the barracks, so that is some power points going in. Did I hear Forlong? Because I was just about to say... No, I think that was Clansman. I would recommend getting Forlong here, if he's going to stick with fiefdom. No, he's going with Faramir. Faramir, yeah, we all meme on him, but I actually really like Faramir in this game. I would have gone with Forlong though, and I would have gone with the Axemen of Lossanac, because a huge imbalance, well not an imbalance, but just in this matchup, Rohan suffered from the fact that they'd have to go for Horn of the Westfold, which actually he is in line to get. He needs Horn of the Westfold to have any chance of standing up to Gondorian melee infantry. And if the clansmen don't cut the mustard, then Axemen of Lossnack certainly will. And I guess you don't have to get Axemen of Lossnack, but the Edoras Kingsguard are 800, so that's like Noldor level pricing, so it's really hard to maintain that. Anyway, forward archery range, I'm still not sure what he's doing with this. It isn't worth the 5 a tick, since that given that he's about to lose it and he's already lost his barracks. He is replying by hitting the flanks with his cav. Really cheap cav as well. So he's getting nice power points there. These guys are level 5, by the way. Armaments of the White City. There's Horn of the Westfold, which we know gives you 60% damage and armor. Is a huge power boost. Yeah, let's do some Rohirrim Warriors. I was sort of singing their praises earlier, but this is just from, like, word of mouth. I've never actually seen them or used them myself. And, yeah, a lot of these outer farms have been destroyed, so that's some decent power points. Anyway, the Trebuchet is there, knocking over more of his own units, but defending it rather decently with the Linhir Spearmen. Baragond and... Okay, so he's gone with both the Archer heroes to just snipe down. He has Captain of Ithilien now. Aravali's been used. That was at the beginning of the fight. The Defender of the White City should actually be on autocast. I mean, I think you technically get more value if you like, manually used it. But sometimes there's so much going on, you don't really have the time for all that. Anyway, so both these buildings have gone down. Horn of the Westfold going in. But I don't think 60% armor is enough to, yeah, save you from these sniper heroes. Especially with Captain of Ithilien. These are the highest tier units that Faramir can summon. And, yeah, 60% damage and armor is nothing towards these guys. Particularly since these are free. I think the only silver lining for Balint here is that he's got at least 3, maybe 4 farms actually, because all of them here are dead. And he's gone for Boromir. So yeah, you can see why Excelsior has a bit of a bad rap. Tier 3 now, from all of that attacking. That actually makes sense, because he killed a lot of peasants. He's gone with the 2 archer heroes just to guarantee kills, really. It's such a good combo, because you fire at a safe distance, you do a lot of damage, and you can just pick off units. It's just an easy way to guarantee kills. I'm glad he went with Boromir. But let's get Forlong and some Axemen. Let's get some variety here. So if I was Balint, he's up against Dol Amroth. Now, this isn't... Balint knows his enemy has Dol Amroth, because the like, seaside soundbite that plays when you summon Dol Amroth is global. The only silver lining now is that the Swan Knights take a while to make. Although he hasn't started with the Imrahil, he's going with Swan Knights. They take a while to make, and they're kept at 3. He's going with a heroic statue. If I was Balint, I would make a barracks closer to your fortress. That's a bit of a no-brainer, and get some Westfolders out there. I would get some Halathirians and focus down the Faramir as well. I love Halathirians. I think they're like... I think they're like one of the most cost-effective archers in the game. And I would actually say they're the most, but I don't want to say definitive statements. It might make me look like an idiot. Alright, Faramir's in the middle there, but... Yeah, these peasants are getting cut down. Oh, and there's the Fagondor! Otherwise known as Slow Your Game Down Generator, but man, it's worth it. And there are the Knights of Dol Amroth, which... obviously get buffed by Imrahil, but Imrahil buffs all fiefdom units, so... Whether he's on horseback or on the ground... this entire army would be buffed by his presence as well. Let's just check if he's getting him. He is. Imrahil. For a while, I stand in the place of the Steward of Gondor, and it is mine to think first of its people. Hey, he sounds so cool. Let's put him in the movie. Oh, wait. Let's not. It's strange that Balint can be so good at microing his cav, but then make such strange decisions with his, like, actual frontline. Like, your opponent has tier 3 now. Your response is to get draft. And your opponent has 3 heroes while you have none. He's getting these farms, though, which have to be really just annoying for Excelsior. Alright, here comes Snowborn out of formation. That's fine. You don't have to have them in formation, I guess. And there goes the Faramir summon again. I just want to check the level of Faramir. Okay, he's got the upgraded Aravali. Westfolders are coming out. Where's that barracks? There it is. Still isn't close to the fortress. He wants that +5 a tick. Oh my god! Unrelenting charge. Wait, were those the Westfolders? Oh my god, they were the Westfolders. Holy shit, rear cavalry charge. There's Imrahil. No spearmen at all. And there's the damage and armor to Dalamoth and fiefdom units. And their ability's been pushed back. Oh no, it was Imrahil's abilities that got pushed back. His For Gondor is at level 7 now. But these guys are 1 level away from their mini glorious charge. How does Rohan stop this? They're level 5 now. Amroth for Gondor. I mean, this is already a bad matchup for Rohan, but there are ways to mitigate it. But once he gets Elite Cav, how do you actually mitigate that? Because the Kingsguard, the dismounted Kingsguard, they don't actually count as pikes, do they? I know they changed that for Gundabad Berserkers, but I can't remember if that changed for the dismounted Kingsguard. Anyway, his heroes have been leveling up really quickly. I think just mowing down all these peasants, which is a strange choice by Barland. I'm going to say a bad choice, but a strange one. And I don't think I've ever seen Knights of Dalamoth level up as fast as that. Anyway. These are buffing Arnorians, but there are no Arnorians to see on the field. We have level 9 Baragon. Do you see what I mean by the value of just these archer heroes? And, how the hell did you get tier 4 already?
I require aid.
Imrahil. Actually killed by 1 Yeoman Pike. See, the Yeoman Pikes, I guess they could kill Knights of Dalamoth, but you want to get heavy armor on them first. And I was actually thinking Rohan might pull off some amazing strat and actually make a comeback. But no, that was the fastest I've seen an Elisar come out in a while. That was a bulldoze. That was a steamroll. Holy shit, Excelsior. So yeah, that's... Barland played well in the harass. Just every other part of his game was rather strange. I wasn't sure why he placed the barracks where he did. Like, he got heroic statue there, cool, but your army didn't compare. I think we know Excelsior likes the hero rush, and once he gets those archer heroes out, he needed to sort of mass some Snowborn or mass some archers and just focus them down. Because once you're able to get rid of Excelsior's heroes, then he's done. Because that's all he spends his money on. So anyway, thanks very much for watching. There'll be more 1v1 casts coming. If you did enjoy this cast, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. And I'll see you next time. Peace out. Goodbye.